Good evening, it's Sophie going live, day 186. I'm a busy mum building a business online and I'm recording my journey. And tonight I want to tell you about my adventures at the gym. Well, in the water rather. So some of you know about 10 days ago, I told you about how I got completely lost in this new gym. It's a gym club, but it offers all sorts of things. I'm not into exercise in big ways, and I'm not going to join the gym. But they have a whole a pool sort of section. And I really, really enjoy swimming and I enjoy exercising in the water. So I've kind of temporarily joined that section, that bit of the gym. I don't have access to the rest. But anyway, so about 10 days ago, I got hopelessly lost over there. But then I went back and I tried one of these water gym classes and I enjoyed it very much. So today I went back for another class and it was so funny and it really made me think. I thought, okay, that's what I'm going to talk about in my live. Because what I tried tonight was something called aqua jump. It makes me laugh so much because so there's a big pool of water. Because I'm very small, it's actually really deep for me. But it's not that deep. But anyway, for a normal height person, it's not that deep. But anyway, so you go in the water and they put these mini trampolines in the water. So we each have a little trampoline. And the whole idea is to sort of basically jump and do a lot of exercise in the water. It's good fun. But anyway, this is the first time I've ever done that before. I've done other kinds of exercise in the water, but never with a trampoline. So, I wanted to give it a go. So anyway, the way it works is that we all in the water with our little trampolines. It's going to make me laugh. And the instructor is sort of by the side of the pool and she shows us the moves, right? So, of course, she's out of the water. And there's music and, you're supposed to move with the rhythm of the music. But, so she's outside of the water and she jumps around and does all these moves. And we have to do the same thing, but of course we're in the water. So when she's doing it, it all seems very easy. It's nothing very complicated. However, when you're in the water, it changes everything because there's the volume of the water, the resistance of the water. So obviously it's much harder to move, it's much slower. So she sort of says, oh, jump on this side and jump back on this side. And she goes pam, pam, pam like that. And we kind of jump like that and jump like that. We are slower and she keeps saying, yeah, go faster, faster, faster. And we're trying our best, but it's really hard. And anyway, there's the whole balance, of course, as well in the water and all that kind of stuff. And as we were doing this, I was really struck by, again, how easy how easy it seemed. Watching her doing this, it seemed dead easy. Then when we were trying to do it in the water, it's a lot harder. It's not that easy. It's great fun, by the way. Really great. I'm going to do it again. I just absolutely adored it. But then then also, of course, she's the professional and we all sort of learning how to do this thing in the water. So there's also that. She does all these moves. She's got excellent abdominal muscles. She's like super sporty, and we kind of, yeah, we in the water trying our best, but not in top Olympic form, and having this, yeah, all this resistance from this big body of water we're trying to move in. And as I was thinking that and thinking, wow, she's the professional, she's winging it, and we are we're doing our best, but we kind of all going very red and everything. She suddenly started to feel ill, and she actually suddenly had a bit of a funny turn and had to go and shower a little bit and put a bit of cold water on her face because she wasn't feeling very well. She was getting very hot, and anyway, that's kind of what happened. What all this made me think of quite a few things about business. First, it seemed all very easy for her, but she ended up having a funny turn, and it obviously wasn't. At the end of the session, I went up to her and said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yeah, that was really, really tough. It was hot. The sun was, hitting the glass and reflecting on her, and it was hot, and she hadn't had enough to eat, and so it wasn't as easy as it seemed from our perspective." The other thing that struck me is that watching her, it seemed really easy, but in the water, in our environment, it wasn't that easy because we were having to fight obstacles, the water, which she didn't. So we could not go as fast as she did because we had the volume of water, right? And the other thing is, of course, she's super used to it, we not. So it seems super easy when we watch her, but actually when we try to do it ourselves, it's not that easy, right? And what struck me as well on top of that is that in spite of all this, it was very enjoyable. And honestly, I'm so glad I did it and I want to do it again. And really, this made me think a lot about building a business online and about keeping courage and that we need to keep moving forwards. Very often, there's a sales page or a video or a webinar, and people who've made lots of money online come on and say, yeah, all I do is this, and there's this 3-step model. It's dead easy. You don't need a list. You don't need a website. You don't need to work a lot. You don't need a lot of money. It's all very easy. And we've made tons of money like that. It works really well. And then, of course, when I try to do it myself or when other people try, we come across obstacles that, it's not as easy as it seems. When I'm watching an expert doing it, I think, that seems really easy, And then when I try to do it myself, it's not that easy. However, that doesn't mean that I can't do it, and that doesn't mean that it's not enjoyable. So that's a big lesson, I think. And, the other bit is, again, these people have been doing it for a long time, whereas I'm a beginner, or you might be a beginner, There you go. So it's not the same thing. And the last thing is that even if you're a professional, and even if you're very used to doing it, and even if it all seems easy, it doesn't mean that it really is all easy. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to find it tough at times, and that you're not going to need a gasp of air and some fresh water, because really sometimes it seems easy from the outside, but it might not be, no matter how experienced you are and no matter how good you are at what you're doing. So yeah, it just, the analogy struck me, and yeah, it I just wanted to share that with you. So again, just never forget, it's never as easy as it seems, and that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't make it any less enjoyable, and it doesn't make it any less worth it. So I'm going to go to bed. Have a good night, have a good day, depending on where you are in the world. Give this video a like or a love if you have enjoyed it. Let me know if you watched the replay, #replay. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, any insights, anything you want to share, please feel free. I will be back tomorrow for more. Bye for now.